Ah, Christmas, a special time when we gather round with family.
Your family knows how to press your buttons because they installed them.
We prepare a delicious feast with loving care.
Butter will immediately melt. It doesn't stay on the turkey. What does it do? It falls into the flames. So basically, you're pouring petrol on a fire.
And gifts are sprinkled round the tree to show how much effort we're prepared to make for our loved ones.
I had to go to a bike shop with a toddler's bike and pay them 50 quid on Christmas Eve to build it.
Who would want to change a thing? I'm Katherine Ryan, and this is my Christmas Intervention. I'll be exploring all the little pressure points that make Christmas the best of times and the worst of times. Join me as I unwrap some neatly packed advice from celebrity Christmas ghosts past, present, and future.
We jump up because I think he's cracked his skull on the floor. My mother-in-law, she's a doctor. She doesn't move.
I found one that was open Christmas Eve and then turned up with my bike with the stabilisers, and they looked at me like I was utter scum. I'd driven around there with the bike as well, just to rub it in their face even further.
All of my best advice for Christmas, I have to say, comes from being in rehab.
And I'll be checking in with my husband Bobby and daughter Violet, as I'll need them on board too. They are my ghosts of Christmas present who haunt me daily.
We're ghosts?
Sure.
We haunt you.
Well, sometimes.
Really?
I was ghosted by Bobby once in my life.
Was it really ghosted? It was.
So Christmas, we need to talk. You're getting an intervention. I'm on a quest to find a better way to navigate what can simultaneously be the most magical and yet also the most gear-grinding nightmare hellscape for a holiday. So we can finally experience less stress and maybe, just maybe, a little joy. And now, with 4 children in the mix, my 16-year-old daughter Violet, my toddlers Fred and Fenna Grace, and a freshly minted newborn, it's more important than ever to get Christmas right.
I'm really tired of the Christmas roast dinner situation. I think maybe Italian food could get in the mix. Like we did, maybe a ham and some spaghetti.
A ham and spaghetti.
Yeah.
I want any other food than the actual classic Christmas food, with an exception of Yorkshire puddings. Everyone agree?
No.
So I'm creating a safe space to bitch about the holidays, commiserate, and hopefully come up with a few solutions to my and your worst holiday woes.
I can remember still people saying, well, I'm going to give you a warm orange for Christmas. Because that's what poor folks got. If you got an orange or you got some nuts or an apple or something, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And so I kind of feel like making it a little bit less about stuff being given to you and more about the thought behind it. What is this all about? Is this a moment of reflection? It's a moment when it's all about thinking how fortunate you are and thinking about people who are not so fortunate and helping them through charities or whatever and donating your time to make their lives better when they're not having a good run.
It's interesting that you say about the orange because we put an orange in our children's stocking at the bottom. It helps to fill the toe, but also they see the orange and they go, ugh, they never want the orange. And I say to them, I always got an orange, and it is to remind us that not everybody had access to an orange. And my mother started that tradition. Yeah. I love the orange, Larry. I think that's really special.
Because as a kid, it was a treat. There weren't bowls of oranges and apples lying around all year round, I remember my grandfather, he'd make a big thing of giving us a big orange, and then you sat there and you peeled this thing and unveiled this beautiful piece of fruit in there, and piece by piece just enjoyed every single bit of it. This was a really special thing.
And then the scurvy was gone.
I think they got the scurvy sorted out before I was around.
Well, I think every family can incorporate that. And it is a powerful message about being a little bit more thoughtful at Christmas, enjoying spoiling your kids, but never forget about the orange.
Exactly.
Do one special orange. Join me for my Christmas intervention. It'll change your life. Or just make you feel so much better about your Christmas.
Para seguir escuchando este audiolibro gratuitamente, haz clic en el enlace de la descripción y podrás escucharlo completo sin coste gracias a la prueba de 30 días de Audible.